Hi, I hope you're all doing fantastic. Today I'm going to review a fairly new scent. This came out 2023. This is Dolce Gabbana's Light Blue Summer Vibes. This is gonna be for men and women. For summer, I've been a very big fan of Dolce Gabbana Light Blue in the past until I started my channel and I started to discover more perfumes. But that's a scent that I've been using for many years, particularly the original, Intense and Sun. First I want to comment the bottle. They're quite cringy, I find. This is probably not the bottle I would like to have in the front of my perfume display. However, if you're going to see it in a more creative and open mind, it is Italian artistry. You can also add a piece of art in your perfume display. I'm going to start with the women's version. If someone told me that this was the original, without a second blink, I would probably buy that. The first impression is very similar. If you don't go into the depth of it, you probably think it is the original Light Blue or Intense, because they're quite similar. Now that I've been studying this perfume, they're not the same. I own the original, I own the Intense one, and I can immediately say that this one is more fruity. It's very fresh in the opening. You have this light blue DNA, but it is more fruity. And also what I get is that it's less woody, it's less musk and wood. What I don't really enjoy so much in the original is when it dries down, it gets very woody, and it gets more masculine. And for me, it's a bit too masculine in the dry down. And that's why I don't wear that perfume so much anymore. I like that it's not so woody, but the dry down is very poor, which makes this perfume quite weak. So the longevity here is not so good. It's very pleasant in the opening, but if you want the perfume that will stay with you all day, this is not a good option, or you have to top up. The notes here are bergamot, peach, and cedar wood. So only 3 notes. This perfume has so much of the original, so there must be some musk in here as well. It's very pleasant though, and I like the fact that they have added a little bit of fruit, because the fruit is not so sweet and powerful. It's still more about the citrus in the opening. But this little touch of sweetness is quite beautiful. It's nice to have a little bit of sweetness that makes it a bit more seductive, even in summer. When it comes to the men's perfume, the bottles looks very similar. It has this Italian artistry, but the notes are totally different. I find this perfume to be more woody, warmer, a little bit more green, but also very strong on the citrus. The longevity here is better than the women's perfume. The notes in here are lemon, cypress, and amber wood. So the wood here is warmer, more rounder, and it's more sweeter also. But we don't have any fruit. This reminds me a bit of Intense, but the wood is warmer and sweeter, and this is more woody, I would say. Cypress is quite mossy. This adds to the woody characteristics. So just to give you an idea, if you know Tom Ford's Costa Azzurra, this reminds me a bit of that perfume. So same vibes, and it's a pretty perfume, and it costs a fraction of the price of Tom Ford's perfume. I hope you find this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!